That's so strange when it changes, yes indeed. Well, I've seen the hard times and the pressure's been on me. Well, I keep on working like a working man do. I get right back together with a walk all over the field. Give me back my bullets. Put them back where they belong. Ain't fooling around, 'cause I done had my fun. Ain't gonna say no more damage done. Sweet talking people, they would've loved me better too. Well, I drink enough whiskey before the battle ship around. I'm living this game one step ahead, and you will not hear me cry because I do not sing the blues. Give me back my bullets. Put them back where they belong. Ain't fooling around, 'cause I done had my fun. Ain't gonna say no more damage done. Give me back my bullets.
The Corpus Separatum, or the city of Fiume and its district, was a self-governing city-state under the Habsburg monarchy from 1779 to 1918. It was historically a very diverse city-state, welcoming both Protestants and Jews to live among its Catholic majority of Italians and Croats. After nearly 150 years of relative autonomy under the Habsburgs, the city-state was decided by the Paris Peace Conference to be given over to the newly formed Kingdom of Yugoslavia in 1919. After the First World War and the collapse of Austria-Hungary and the rest of the Central Powers. That is, until a group of Italian irredentist legionaries, under the command of the renowned Gabriele D'Annunzio, took control of the city and returned its independent city-state status with the anticipation that it would be given to the Kingdom of Italy. The Fiume endeavor had profound ideological consequences on the history of the world. Fascists looked to Fiume as a battleground for Italian irredentism against the mutilated victory given by the Paris Peace Conference to Italy. Much of the historicity of the Fiume endeavor is stamped with attention to its relation with fascism, seeing D'Annunzio as a proto-fascist, which is partly true but neglects the fact that after 1922, D'Annunzio was opposed to Mussolini and what became of fascism. What is overlooked in the historicity of Fiume is that the Regency of Carnaro was the first experiment in syndicalism. It was the first syndicalist society. The Regency of Carnaro and the later Free State of Fiume was home to artists and radicals of all types. The legionaries were instructed in yoga, judo, and karate, and Vladimir Lenin even sent D'Annunzio a box of caviar. It was the Republic of Labor and Vice. D'Annunzio and his men were the muscle behind this experiment, but little credit is given to the brains behind it, the co-author of the Constitution. This man, the brain, was the national syndicalist thinker and later anti-fascist Alcide de Ambris. His syndicalist ideas permeate the Constitution, while D'Annunzio's poetic flair decorates it. The Charter of Carnaro is above all a syndicalist constitution, and I consider it the most advanced constitution of any socialist republic, despite the fact that it was a short-lived experiment. The reason is that it perfectly fuses socialism with civil society through the Civil Code, escaping both bureaucratic state socialism and bourgeois republicanism. I think that by the end of this video, you will end up agreeing with me. So enough with the history lecture, it is time to deep dive into an engaging and in-depth analysis of the Charter of Carnaro, the world's first and only syndicalist constitution.
Steum e ordina, tum est, euro ego, si splurtus pro nubis, qui contra nos.
The translation reads,
It has been decreed and ordained. I swear, if the Spirit is for us, who can be against us?
The motto of the Constitution makes a reference to Hegel's concept of the spirit, which is made of the subjective, the individual mind, the objective, law, morality, institutions, and the state, and the absolute, art, religion, and philosophy. Basically, what it is saying is that the motive force of history, the spirit, is unfolding towards realizing the idea of Fiume. If history and its processes are with us, who can be against us? The saying is both simple and beautiful.